The next thing we will do is start adding footage and music to our 1080p edit sequence. So let's go to our project panel window. You can see that we are working inside this project panel window because it's highlighted in blue. If we would work down here, now it's blue, this is blue. This is very important. Sometimes when you're not in the right panel window and you're trying to do something, it will not work. So, okay, now we have selected this panel window. We can go into footage. Let's make it a little larger. Now we can click this one, or this one, and this one, let's say, and we will click and hold and drag them down. Now, all of these files do not have audio, so on the video V1, this is where I've placed them. And because there's no audio files, no audio has been added. If you imported a clip that does have audio, when you drag it down, you will also be adding audio. Okay, so now let's go to music, and just like the same thing, we can actually remove that. Okay, so let's use the song Discover. We will click and drag it, and you can see because in our preferences we set it up as bring all audio in as mono, it has taken this stereo track and split it up into two mono tracks. It still sounds and works exactly the same, but now we can easily, if we wanted, hold Alt Option and click and just get one of them if we wanted. But together, without holding Alt Option, we can select both channels at once because they are joined together. If we right click, we can go to unlink if we want them separate. Okay, so let's bring our files down right to the beginning of our timeline, right at 0. Okay, so now that we have audio, if we scrub, you'll hear the song. Okay, so depending on how fast you scrub through it, that's how fast it will play the audio. If you want to just play it in real time, then you hit spacebar or come up to our program window and hit play. You will also notice that now we see the footage because it's in our timeline on video track 1 and the eyeball is on. If we turn the eyeball off, then we no longer can see it. Let's go to the beginning of our timeline and hit play. Okay, let's go a little further so we can see a cut. This is just clicking and dragging this timeline cursor, or we can simply click where we want it to show up. So for now, we'll place it right there. We'll hit play again. Okay, and that is the basics of creating an edit. We have music, and we have 3 video clips playing one after another, and together it makes the video much more interesting because we have music in our edit. Okay, let's go back up to our footage folder. Now, if we want to just have this, we can close it here. Let's click and hold, and we'll highlight all 3 of those clips, and then we can press delete on our keyboard and remove those. Those do not delete from your hard drive or from your project window. Those only get removed from your timeline sequence. Okay, so let's add all of our clips into our footage by clicking and holding all of them, or we can simply click and drag the footage folder and it'll bring all of them in. We have now placed all our footage one after another into our sequence. Let's click and drag and delete all of those. And again, that only deletes the clips from the sequence. They still exist up here.